Hello and welcome to our introduction to financial advice for farmers. I'm Nicola.
And I'm Esther.
And today I'm going to talk through what you can expect from the team here at Integrity365. So Esther, why farmers?
Yeah, so farming is the backbone of rural industry in the UK. There's over 200,000 farms and around 450,000 people work in that industry. So it's really quite significant. It's an industry with its own unique challenges, and it requires very specialist advice. So you'll often find a farmer will have a specialist accountant, a specialist solicitor, maybe a tax advisor, maybe an agronomist, something along those lines. And then we believe that they also need a specialist financial planner. That's what we can provide. So financial advice for farmers aims to address those unique challenges and unique needs of the farming industry by providing expert advice for farmers and rural businesses. So Nicola, you're one of our planners. What are some of the most common queries that you get from farming clients?
Sure. And we've seen a real increase in the number of farmers or landowners getting in touch with us because they're selling land. So maybe they're just starting that process or they're further along, but either way, they're looking to establish what to do with the proceeds from selling land. So it's my role to sit with that individual and put together a financial plan in order to utilise and optimise their income levels, to invest the capital and ensure we do that in a really tax efficient way to minimise that tax burden. There are many motivations for why an individual might sell land. One of them might be retirement planning, but that's not the only way. Esther, what are some of the ways we can help farmers to plan for their retirement?
Sure. So succession planning is a really key topic of conversation in farming. A lot of farmers may decide to sell up, sell the land, sell the buildings and move on. But realistically, the majority of farmers in the UK want to pass that business on, whether that's to children or grandchildren. They want that succession planning in place. So we can help with that. We can help mitigate the inheritance tax that could be due on some of those assets and ensure the future-proofing of that business so that it can continue to pass down through the generations and continue as a successful family business. Alongside that, we can also help a farmer to put in place financial plans to enable that succession from a financial perspective. So for example, that might be pensions, it might be investments. And what that does is enables a farmer to take a step back without having to sell up any assets or break up the farm. We also do quite a lot of retirement advice for tenant farmers. So for example, tenant farmers don't usually have a huge amount of asset to sell at retirement. And if they do want to move on from farming, they need to plan for that as early as possible through the use of, as I said, pensions and investments. And we can help them to plan for that future beyond farming. So for farmers, not having a secure retirement plan in place can actually be quite a big risk. It's not the only risk in farming. As we know, there's quite a lot of risks in the industry.
Sure, yeah. So, protection is a really important area of a farmer's financial planning. And actually, it's an area that's often underserved. So I'll often hear farmers talk about how expensive it might be to insure their livestock, their equipment, their buildings. But so often we'll see that the most important part of the farm is not covered, and that's the farmer themselves. It'd be quite typical that a farm will rely upon one or two main individuals to ensure a profitable business, ensure the farm can service its debt. And should the worst happen, a strong financial plan will ensure that the farm can continue to do just that. But that's not the only reason. A strong protection plan will ensure the farm can continue. But additionally, a strong financial plan will ensure a smooth succession to the next generation should the worst happen. We've talked a lot about some of the areas that farmers require for their financial planning, but we haven't talked about why Integrity365. So Esther, why us?
Sure. So there's many reasons why we believe that people should choose Integrity365. So what I'll do is I'll just name a couple. The first one is Integrity365 has a collection of extremely experienced individuals who are experts in this field. Our team of financial planners know the industry, they know how farming works, and they understand all the unique challenges and opportunities that they face as well. The other reason is our independence. Integrity365 are fiercely proud of our truly independent status. What that means for you is that we can access any provider across the market. That means we have no affiliation or tie to any one provider, meaning that if you're looking to put in place a pension, investment, or protection, we can go out to the market and establish the best price, the best product for you, and ensure that you've got the best plan in place and make sure that that is really unique to you.
So thank you for joining us today. You can find out more on our website, financialadviceforfarmers.co.uk, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.
Thank you.